Where'd y'all find this?
Real Hoss, episode 8. Hey.
Hey guys, welcome back.
Hey, how's it going?
Thanks for joining us again, Zach.
I am so glad to be here. And you know what, Vinny?
All right,
I'm
man.
just so
Let's get it going. Let's get it going.
To hear how you're
Let's
gonna
get it
start
going.
This podcast off.
All right. So if you can't tell by Zach's cheeky cuntiness.
This is so exciting.
No, please. Do you have another DC Comics quote for us?
Hold on. I'm Thomas. This is Vinny.
And
This
that's
is
a
Zach.
cunt.
That's Zach. For anyone who has not watched the podcast before, Zach is our unofficial, kind of official, sometimes here member.
No,
I'm a guest.
he's a guest who has overstayed his welcome.
And I'm really
Yeah,
just,
I'd say so.
I love how these start off. So I want to hear what Vinny's got for us today.
Okay, well, I have this really important quote that I want you guys to really hone in on and listen to.
You sound just like me.
So I just want you guys to really pay attention to this when I speak. Okay.
Oh,
so
yeah? Okay.
the quote reads, one sec. Now let me pull it up for you. Hold on.
This is what we're doing, huh?
Yes.
You got the quote?
I've got my quote that I'd like you all to take in. So, it starts with, "This shit ain't nothing to me, man. I'm a dog. I'm biting the fart bubbles in the bath. We smoking symbiotes. Smoking that Whoopi Goldberg South Egyptian Fur Burger Deluxe Mega Million Scratcher Skunk Bubba Kush. We smoking dung beetle." That was a quote from Barack Obama.
I don't think that was a quote from Barack Obama.
No, that's just the Dracula Flow video. That's how it starts out.
No, that was Obama's inauguration speech.
Shout out the old guy in the Dracula Flow video. If you want to be on the podcast, slide us a DM.
I don't think that man knows what's
We'd
happening
love to
at
have you
all.
on the podcast.
I don't think he's lucid.
We'd love to have the creators of whatever that shit is on the podcast.
That's just someone's uncle wearing fucking Sharpie hair.
Yeah, I want their
Words of
uncle.
wisdom.
I want their uncle on this podcast,
I don't. He looks very sweaty and stinky.
just like us.
It's fair. So what made you want to come back on today, Zach? Just to...
I just like to hang out with you guys. I have so much fun seeing you all and just listening in on your little fun stories.
on my little fun stories.
Xavier died again,
Oh, yeah.
tragically.
Who's that?
Xavier is our actual member of the podcast.
Anyway, so
Okay, cool.
do we got something else? What's next?
What do you mean? Do we got
Move
something
on,
else?
Move on from.
What do you got,
You're
man?
disrupting the entire flow of the podcast. What do you want to say? Well, how about you let it out?
I have a lot to say.
Okay, let's hear it.
Let's hear it.
So, I'm gonna be honest. I lost it.
That's great, man.
That's great.
That's great. That's really amazing. Thank you.
All right, guys. Well,
What?
I just saw a gameplay video for that new King Kong video game, and I just wanted to say it's been a really bad year for video games.
Why?
Oh, dude, that game looks awesome.
There's the King Kong video game
Yeah.
where he walks like a Lego character, and you fight a bunch of enemies that are just like the same enemy, just copy pasted, and it's made in Unreal Engine, and it's made in Unreal Engine very lazily.
What system is it coming out for?
I think everything. It's like $50.
No, it's $40, but $50 if you get it with all the DLC.
What fucking DLC do they have for that game?
I don't know. It makes it better.
I don't think
Dude,
it does.
He plays King Kong and he looks like he's 4 feet tall. And he's
really
like running
does.
around. It looks awesome.
Is it like in a cityscape or is it like...
No, it's
No,
in
no,
the jungle
no.
where he belongs.
Okay, well, that's good.
Yeah, no.
It's in the jungle, and they use the same bush sprite 150 times everywhere you turn.
Oof.
I played it. It was really good.
You didn't play it.
I bought it last night. You showed me the videos of it, and I thought it was great, so I bought it on the Nintendo Switch. Because it's on all systems. It's really good. Like,
You did not buy it
no,
on Nintendo
no,
Switch.
I fucking did. Yeah, no, it's awesome. Okay? People are like trying to
don't believe
trash
you.
this King Kong game and say that it's not good. And it's great.
I don't believe you.
It's not good.
You get to play as a smaller, condensed version of Kong, and he's in the jungle. All the other like Kong-related things, he's in the city, he gets shot and he dies. I don't like that part. Okay, so in this, you get to be the little guy as he's a little guy, and you get to run around the little forest.
He's like
in the jungle.
a correctly sized silverback gorilla, if not smaller than a regular sized silverback
He doesn't
gorilla.
need to be any other size.
So it's a movie about a gorilla.
It's not a movie. It's a video
A
game.
video game
And
about
it's really
a gorilla.
good, and people are trying to tell you it's bad because Sonic and Mario and Spider-Man are all coming out tomorrow. Well, it'll be like today when the podcast released, but it doesn't matter. Point is, it's a psyop to take down Rise of Kong Skull Island.
So is it Kong as
A psyop.
as he's growing up?
He's as a teenager. and
He's a
like-
teenager?
Yeah, he's dealing with his
When you
emotions.
start
going
as his
through
mom,
puberty?
you start as his mom, and then spoiler alert, she loses the fight and dies, and then you play as Kong as a teenager.
And that's heartbreaking.
Do you guys notice this microphone just fucking slowly drooping in front of my face?
I was just.
You got to
choosing
talk
to
directly
ignore
into
it.
the front.
Yeah, man, thanks. I'll try. But I really don't believe that you bought it last night.
I did.
He didn't.
Can you prove it to me?
I didn't bring my Switch with you, otherwise I would take it out and show
Let
it
me
to you.
let me see your bank account. I want to see the
I am
want
not
to see the
showing my bank
transaction.
account on here.
You don't have to show it on here.
On air.
I just need to see the transaction.
The transaction that I spent $50.
Yep.
So there's that game that came out, the Smeagol game. Wow.
What do you mean? Wow.
The
What does that
Smeagol
mean?
game, incredible.
You played
It looks so good. In a word, astonishing.
So good.
So good.
Yeah, it is.
How do you know?
Yeah.
I
Did you
bought
buy
it.
that?
He didn't buy the Smeagol game.
I did.
No one bought the Smeagol game.
Yeah.
No one
they
bought the
issued
Smeagol
an
game.
apology, and I thought, look, guys, you don't have to apologize. I really like this.
You never have brought that up, ever.
Because we were all like laughing at the donkey video, and I felt a little embarrassed, but like.
No, you did. You
now-
are blatantly
now
lying.
I have an audience here that would love to listen to me and know that I played Gollum, the game, and it was a lot of fun.
Okay, so what other game did you play that nobody else has played?
How the fuck should I know?
Did you play Spider-Man 4? Like you
There
played?
is no, that's not real. You're talking about not real games. I played the Gollum game.
That's not real.
You get to run around as the little guy, and then orcs kill you every second.
That's not
There's a
a.
lot of stealth shit going on. You're trying to sneak around.
I don't
so
trust
these
a word
games,
you're saying.
These games fucking suck.
They're good.
And it's literally like game studios just capitalizing on nostalgia, just like everything in life is capitalizing on nostalgia at this
That's
point.
deep, bro.
And it sucks. And the video game prices are going up, and the games are getting worse.
Yeah.
Spider-Man 2's coming out. That's all I care about.
That's gonna be like the only game that releases a full game, except for obviously Tears of the Kingdom. That game's really good, but
And Kong, which is really good and awesome.
and Kong, which is really good and awesome. Kong, Rise of Skull Island, Rise of Kong.
Yeah, that sucks, man.
Yeah. Hey, we're not supposed to say those things, and we don't interrupt each other.
What? Say what things? What did we say?
What was the quote you were gonna read?
Oh no, I'm not reading a quote anymore.
Oh, that's good.
I was told.
Why, man? You
No
had
quotes.
Dude, you had one comment on a shared video that said that they really love you doing quotes.
I know, and then you told me there was two that said no quotes.
I know, so
That
you're,
outweighs.
it's
the good.
outweighed.
I'm hurt.
I liked the quote.
I didn't even tell you the quote.
No, I liked the last quote.
I also like the last quote.
Okay, then there you go. It's outweighed. More people liked it than didn't. Count it up. That's 4 that liked it.
Wow.
All right, so tell us a new one.
Tell us a quote. What is it? Pull it up.
Come on, what is it? What is it? Come on.
We want to hear it.
What is it? What is it?
The crowd is foaming at the mouth, wanting to hear this quote.
Could you edit in like cheering?
No, there's a cheering button. Hold on.
Oh yeah, let's just press every sound button to see which one it is.
It's the applause button.
It's gonna be something completely else. It's not.
Wow. That makes me feel really good. Yeah. You really want to hear it? My quote.
We want to hear it.
Yeah, sure.
You sound so enthused.
No, dude, I would love to hear it.
I'm sick of your shit.
That's okay, man. What's the quote?
okay, dude.
That's okay, dude. What is the quote? What is it?
What's the quote?
Can we pause?
No.
What the fuck? Can we
You gotta
pause?
find it.
No, I just mean like, can we pause?
Do you gotta pee?
No, hold on. No, like, can we like pause it for a second?
What's the problem?
I don't know. I feel like I had this momentum going and then it's just been lost.
What momentum for what?
I don't know.
For how you were gonna deliver this?
Yeah, no. This whole like experience, I feel like I just kind of like blasted through it.
Blasted through it.
What fucking experience? What are you talking about?
You know, like the general spectrum of being in here in this realm.
Okay.
Of being in the podcast world.
Okay.
Of
This
being here
realm.
right now. Yeah.
It didn't work out the way you wanted it to.
No, I think that I had an idea of what I was going to do, and then I just kind of like ended up.
You bit off more than you could chew.
Yeah.
You bit off more
Poor
than you
little
could chew.
guy.
I took the pressure of taking the middle spot.
And you regret it.
I was never a middle man.
I said I took the pressure. of
I'm
the
usually the
spot.
middle guy. And yeah, I guess you weren't ready for that.
Yeah, you know, I think I just completely disrupted the flow of how everything was supposed to go.
Maybe.
We just cut from this, and then it cuts to Zach's over there. Yeah, this is much better.
I feel a lot better.
We can do that. You want to switch seats, buddy?
I think like the flow of where I'm going might feel.
All right, let's switch
Dude,
seats.
no,
buddy.
you can't switch seats. And
Let's
then
switch seats.
Keep that in, and then just, dude, no, you can't switch seats. What the fuck is this, Zach? You just leave fucking beer cans laying around?
No, I didn't know where the trash was.
Anyways, we switched seats.
Thanks.
Do you feel better now?
Yeah.
He wasn't ready for the middle lifestyle and, you know, what it's like to be the center of attention. Whereas me, I'm much more ready for that.
So if you're like Malcolm in the middle,
I'm the middle.
who would be Dewey and who would be Reese between me and Zach?
You're definitely Reese. He's Dewey.
Who?
You never watched
You never
Malcolm in
watched
the
Malcolm
Middle?
in the Middle?
No.
Reese is like the troublemaker. Dewey's the little kid who gets away with everything, and then I'm Malcolm, the smart.
Yeah, Dewey also
Most
looks like
important
Stuart Little, so
Who am I?
he called you Dewey. Stuart Little.
I'm Stuart Little.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess so.
That's cool.
In lesser words, yeah.
I'm like a mouse, little mouse guy.
No,
Is he the one in the middle?
No,
Malcolm is
Frankie
in the middle.
Muniz is in the middle.
Well, which one am I?
You're the
you're his
baby.
little brother.
And
Dewey.
he's Stuart Little.
He's Dewey.
He's not Stuart Little.
But Vinny said he's Stuart
He
Little.
looks like
He's
Stuart
not
Little.
Stuart Little.
Well, then who am I?
You're Stuart Little.
I'm Stuart Little.
No, you're
and
Dewey.
Malcolm in the middle.
No, I'm Reese.
Am I the?
Have you seen Rocket Power?
Yeah.
You're like Twister.
He's the cool one.
No.
His hat always made me think of bacon.
His hat.
Same.
It's a helmet.
Actually, same.
It's a
No,
helmet.
no,
It's not a hat.
backwards
No, it's a back.
Oh, yeah. I'm
No,
thinking
he
of-
wears like the backwards newsboy hat.
I was like, this is a bacon guy.
That was a good show.
Yeah.
Speaking of nostalgia, look, we made a full circle back to nostalgia.
Did we?
Hey, I feel like I ruined this podcast at the beginning.
You didn't ruin the podcast.
Why?
I don't know, man.
Because
I
you
feel-
don't have your quote ready?
No, I feel back to normal.
You feel back to normal?
Yeah.
Was the
Well,
middle?
let's hear the
The
quote.
middle was just like too much. It really was too much pressure for you.
I think
huh?
it was like as soon as like everything
I
started.
could tell
rolling,
because
I kinda just
your energy was a little
I went
off.
into like a blacked out fury.
How? Where? When?
I was in the middle.
Is it just like looking down the barrel of a camera with a light on your face? It's just
I
too
think it
much?
was just like everything just made me like I needed to come for Vinny.
What?
You didn't come for Vinny really at all. You more so just like you came for yourself a little bit.
You came
Yeah.
on yourself a little bit.
We're all coming for ourselves.
Okay. Relax. What's up, man? You want to slam your foot on the table again and get us 9,000 views?
Yeah, our stinky foot.
I wish I could do that. We're the Stinky Foot Show.
No, we're the stinky foot fart poo.
Well, it started with me talking about shit in my pants, and it's ending with you slamming your foot on the table.
Yeah. Yeah, I do have a quote.
Let's hear it, man. We've been waiting to hear it for fucking 5 minutes.
Yeah. I think it'd be better for, like, the end.
It'd be better for the end.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna, like, build up the suspense.
Oh, this guy's driving me crazy.
Yeah. Can I sit where Vinny's sitting?
No, you cannot.
I think my circadian rhythm will be feeling a lot better once I'm sitting.
You don't even know what circadian rhythm is.
Yeah, I do.
You don't know what the circadian rhythm is?
You don't know what circadian rhythm
I've
is?
never heard that before in my
Do you
life.
actually not? Do you actually know?
Yeah, of course.
He does not know.
It's like dealing with like your insides, like when you go to sleep and stuff.
Okay, so it's pretty much like your night and day cycle. It's
Yeah,
like how
see,
you
look,
know when to go to bed. And
I know what it is. I just don't know
If
how
you
to
stay up for
describe
24 hours and you pass out at fucking 4 a.m., your fucking shit might be a little fucked up.
I have no circadian rhythm.
I do.
I'm pretty sure it's literally
My sleep schedule is horrible.
it's to like rise with the sun and go to bed when it goes
I
down.
rise with the
Like
sun
that type
and
of
go
thing.
to bed.
I am.
My two favorite things. And my rhythm is disrupted. I think I'd be better off over.
His rhythm was disrupted when he sat in the middle. Now he's trying to sit off to the right and Vinny's side.
I'd like to try out each different microphone.
Well, I think you have amnesia because you must have forgot that I'm him.
These microphones are the same microphone. I don't think you're gonna change
Exact
anything.
same microphone.
But it's not the same
Listen,
location.
that matches
I'm
your
liking
shirt.
the idea of like constantly changing.
Check it out though. That matches your shirt.
I don't like change.
I do.
Yeah, I know. We could tell by you got the
scares
second
me.
wolf shirt with the exact same
That's
design.
a new shirt. It's not the same design.
You don't like change.
This
I
one
get it.
has-
It's the same
this
wolf
one
shirt.
has sorry, Spotify listeners, you can't see this. This one has 4 wolves on it, and the one at the bottom right, he's pissed like me.
Wow.
He's pissed like me. He's pissed just like me, dude.
Okay, if you say so, dude.
I'm a
but
wolf. I stay hungry. I stay angry.
you got 2 of the same wolf shirts, huh?
Got
That's
8 trucker
crazy.
hats.
Okay.
Hey, your mic's dripping.
No, it's not.
That's awesome. See, I think it wouldn't do that if I was sitting over there.
Yeah, you think so?
No, I don't think it would even hold up. It's only holding on to its will for life for me.
You gotta like get your head down there so that
What?
it can pick you up.
Huh? Is this look better?
Anyways, yeah. So, how's your week been, man? You've been sick all week.
Yep, I've been sick. I've been a sick boy.
You've been feeling kind of crazy a little bit.
Kind of wacky, kind of kooky. And here I am. I made it for the Real Hoss podcast.
He was in our house before this episode, and him and Zach were screaming at each other because that's what they do every time they interact with each other. But it was
That's what you guys do.
It's more so you guys now than me.
Dude, shut the fuck up.
I don't know.
Thomas
You
acts
guys-
like
you guys
he's
were
like he doesn't
screaming-
scream at people.
Yeah.
You guys were screaming at each other. And
You
it
scream
was
at Vinny like you guys literally scream at each other all the time on the phone every single day.
Yeah, that's fair. Pretty much
Well,
any
Vinny and
time.
I do it once today. Oh, you guys scream at each other all the time.
You guys were screaming at each other today, and Vinny was taking everything to the chest, and then I was like, just thinking about it, I don't think this guy can be sick for a week. I think he needs to like go run little laps around his neighborhood or something.
Don't say
You
so.
get too wound up.
Well, first thing I see when I fucking walk out of the house is this guy trying to attack me. So I felt like
He was outside of your front door attacking you.
Yeah. I wait outside his front door every day to attack him.
I told Zach I was gonna come hang out before the show. And he's like, oh, okay, man, cool. And then I like get dressed. I like hang out a little bit. I head over. He's like, damn, man, it's been a lot of fun hanging out with you. Ha ha ha. I love that you keep doing this because he's been upset that I haven't played Smash Bros with him for the past couple nights because he keeps trying to.
Well, every time I hit him up, he'll be like, yeah, man. And then he doesn't come over. And I'm like, I had a great time, dude. It was fun.
Super Smash Bros. I
Yeah.
remember we used to play Super Smash Bros. Together when I lived in Illinois.
Back in my day.
We all used to just play Super Smash Bros. Together while my ex-girlfriend fell out of love with me.
That goes hard.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing that, man.
It was good times. I don't know. I'm pretty happy. Here.
I think
Got my
I have a way
house.
to uplift you. I think it might have to deal with the quote.
Oh,
But I was
Oh my
gonna-
god! If I get to hear this fucking quote.
No, he's really gaslighting. He's like, I think you need the quote. You know what? No, I'm gonna.
I
save
think you
it.
need it.
Zach is actively
I-
edging us.
I heard an inspirational Bible quote today.
Oh man.
Yeah, where'd you hear that?
I heard it this morning.
Where?
I'll give thanks to you, O Lord, for though you are angry with me, your anger turned away, and you comforted me. I will trust and will not be afraid. I heard that quote today from Wolverine, from the X-Men.
So what's up with you in the fucking what are you just like going through DC archives?
X-Men is Marvel. You don't know anything, dude.
Oh, dude, excuse me.
Zach is a.
Oh, so last week it was DC. This week it's Marvel.
Yeah, going through the whole comic
DC,
book
Marvel.
spectrum.
Who are we getting to next?
No, I was-
What's the
The wait, we're going through the whole comic book spectrum, correct?
yeah.
You know who does a really good job of that, and who really displayed a whole comic book spectrum on their background?
I don't know who.
You know exactly who.
No,
we don't
I
have
don't.
to keep bringing them up. But
So,
I know where you're getting
You
your
didn't even let me,
inspiration.
explain my whole quote and
Sound
everything.
Ray William Johnson.
It was this episode of X-Men where they introduced Nightcrawler, and
Is
he
this the cartoon?
yeah, the cartoon.
I liked the cartoon when I was a kid.
Yeah, Nightcrawler works for the church, and he tries to convert Wolverine to Christianity,
no way.
and Wolverine
That's
says,
crazy.
"God left us a long time ago." and then there's this one guy who works for the church who thinks Nightcrawler's really ugly and shouldn't believe in God because ugly people can't believe in God. And so he tries to kill Nightcrawler, and then in the process of trying to kill Nightcrawler, he sets the church on fire. And then he asks Nightcrawler for forgiveness, and he's like, "I will not judge you, but God might."
What the fuck?
And then after the church burns down,
That's just on Cartoon Network.
Fox.
Wow, that makes more sense.
And then Nightcrawler gives Wolverine a Bible at the end of it because Wolverine was saying some blasphemous stuff early in the episode. I'm watching it, I'm like, fuck yeah, Wolverine, you're so cool. And then he gets the Bible, and then he reads that quote out loud in a church, and then Wolverine smiles at the camera. He's like,
He's like,
yeah.
he just gets a little warm feeling.
It was
Who do you
pretty
think
awesome.
would win in a fight, Jesus Christ or Wolverine?
Jesus.
You think Jesus would?
Absolutely.
But Wolverine's got
He's the king of kings.
bones of titanium.
Okay. Wolverine's not a real person.
Okay, our God is an awesome God.
Yeah, but figuratively speaking, if
He reigns in
Wolverine was
heaven
real-
above.
Figuratively speaking, if Wolverine was real, do you
Then
think he could beat
Jesus kills him. He's
Christ?
the son of God, dude.
He's the son of God. Dude.
I'm sorry, but God beats everyone.
I mean, what about Goku? He's like a god.
Goku is not a god, and he would lose to God. God would kill Goku.
You don't think he'd figure it
He
out?
would smite him.
You don't think Goku would just
No,
figure
but
it out?
Goku would just power up.
No,
And then beat God.
Goku couldn't beat God.
He could though.
No.
If his will
No,
wanted him to,
Goku has the
he could do
tenacity to
whatever he
always
needs.
try and do better, but God is infinite. He's everlasting. Goku would never be able to triumph the infinity. He would always be close to getting that, but in order for Goku to beat God, he would have to become God himself. And that
Hasn't he already become God?
No, he's become Super Saiyan God. He's not the definitive deity. There are gods above Goku, and there's gods above those gods.
When are you going to make Goku
At the end of
God?
Dragon Ball GT, he had a heavenly ascension.
Yeah,
He
but that's
became
GT.
God.
But in Super, we introduce Zeno, who is the god of the gods of destruction, and he just zips things out of existence.
Okay, so-
and he's not even comparable to the Christian Almighty God himself, who would decimate Goku in an instant.
Decimate.
Yeah,
What's God's super move? You know how Goku has Kamehameha.
he just blinks shit out of existence.
You think so?
Things just
But
stop.
isn't
He
that
gives
the-
something cancer.
Isn't that the other? God's superpower is cancer.
Goku has lung cancer. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Ah, somebody help!
Goku gets lung cancer, That like episode 658, Dragon Ball Super, Goku gets lung cancer.
Yeah, that would suck, man.
Yeah, that would suck.
I don't think I'd watch that one. But yeah, no, and that's why God would beat Goku in a fight.
What color like aura do you think God has?
I would imagine it would have to be like a prismatic, like aura where like you see like all the colors of the spectrum like going around.
It's kind of like John blah blah, the purple and red guy, who's like digital.
Digital, purple and red guy. Are you talking about what?
It starts with a
Is it
Gemna,
Gemma?
something like it's a J.
Janemba.
Janemba.
Yeah,
He's not digital.
he kind of is. He does like a
he's
little
from
glitch thing.
All of the evil in hell like spills out of a bucket onto a person, and then he becomes Janemba.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that
Do you
really what
think
it
he
is?
Yeah, all of the evil is stored in hell, I guess, in just a conveniently shaped bucket, and then it spills over onto this guy who's like cleaning like the evil stuff.
Okay.
And it spills all over him and becomes fat yellow blob Janemba, and then he becomes more evil just because he wants to, and then he becomes the red purple one.
Okay.
And then Goku smites him, right? Beats his ass?
No, you're wrong. Goku gets his ass kicked by Janemba. He has to fuse with Vegeta, and then he becomes Gogeta. And then
then he beats
Gogeta
him.
does the Stardust Blitz.
Stardust Crusaders,
I don't know.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Yeah, no, it's something like that. But it's like Star something or another, and it's like this little ball, and and then
I thought Gogeta was way cooler in Dragon Ball GT.
no,
Super Saiyan 4, like a buff monkey.
no. The best one is probably Fusion Reborn, but not the GT one, not the one that shoots confetti out of his hands.
Do you think Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is really strong?
Yeah, I mean he's technically the strongest of
He
like
could beat Super Saiyan God Goku.
yeah.
Do you think he could beat God?
No, because Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta would shoot fucking confetti out of his hands, and then God would smite him.
Yeah, but what if God like went to smite him and then he instant transmission behind him and said nothing personal, kid?
No, he wouldn't,
personal,
because he's
dude.
fucking Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, and he's stupidly cocky, and he shoots confetti out of his hands. I don't get over that. It's so
When does
it
he shoot
sucks.
confetti at
In
his
the one episode that he's in, he's only in one episode,
Okay.
and he goes to do a Kamehameha on Omega Shenron, and when he does it, like a little like straw comes out and it shoots confetti out, and he's like, ha 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 ha.
Owned.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Okay. I mean,
I don't
I've
remember
never seen
that.
that.
Yeah, then he does the Big Bang Kamehameha,
Which is a cool attack.
and then he splits apart into regular Goku and Vegeta, and then it's over, and then he does a spirit
Do
bomb.
you think Goku and Vegeta kiss?
There's literally two wolves
Yeah.
inside of Gogeta,
Yeah, exactly.
And they're both kissing.
and they're
Yeah, they're like fucking the whole time.
Goku and Vegeta definitely kiss after every fight.
So what's up with this ugly ass pumpkin, man? What's going on with it? Why'd you bring this?
That's my lumpy little
It's an
pumpkin.
eyesore to me.
That's my lumpy little pumpkin.
That shit looked like it got lung cancer.
I love my lumpy little pumpkin. So, when you guys go to the pumpkin patch, what kind of pumpkin do you pick out? You pick out just a normal,
don't know.
kind of like smooth,
I don't
big
pick
guy?
out pumpkins.
Why? Are you boring?
I
Are
can't
you
remember
not
the last time I
festive?
picked. I go to Publix. I look for a nice little pumpkin.
No,
I'm like, yep.
I'm sorry, Thomas. I don't really.
Y'all are fucking boring, dude. You guys aren't festive at all. You don't go. You
Do
never
I
go
look
to a pumpkin
festive?
patch.
I mean, you look pretty
You're
Halloween
wearing
festive
like
right
a
now.
goosebump
Yeah.
shirt. Like
I
you-
wear this any day of the year.
Oh, I'm Zach. I like monsters and death metal.
Every
and this
day.
and that,
Yeah,
but
I don't
like-
need
but
it for
like
Halloween.
Halloween's stupid. Why would I ever carve a pumpkin with my friends or want to do anything cutesy or fun?
I don't think anybody said that. We just said we didn't pick up a pumpkin.
Yeah.
Why not?
Because I'm 30.
So
You know.
it's fun, man. The holidays, specifically Halloween, is a really fun holiday.
I mean, if I pick up a
Get to pick
pumpkin,
out a little pumpkin, go to a pumpkin patch. I pet goats yesterday at the pumpkin patch.
That's awesome.
Picked out my own pumpkin, and what are you guys doing while I was doing that?
I was
Sitting
sick.
So why
I was
is it
sick, you fucking
Why is
bum.
it that like I never judged you once for like picking up a pumpkin and then like you get so angry?
Yeah, we're
and
just
upset?
like-
You said you don't do that. 'cause
All
you're
we said is
30.
that we didn't do it, and
Yeah.
you're like, "Yeah, what did you do
You said,
yesterday?"
I I'm 30 years old. I would never pick out a pumpkin. I'm too
You
mature.
you were
for
criticizing
that.
me for everything, and I said, well, I'm 30.
Oh, I'm 30 years old. I'm too mature to pick out a pumpkin.
Literally, Thomas just asked. He's like, "What kind of pumpkin do you guys get?"
You guys
We're
gotta
like,
pick
"We
out
don't do it." He
pumpkin.
said, "Oh yeah, that's fucking lame. That's crazy. You know what I did yesterday? I pet a sheep.
Do you
what
talk
did
to
you
your
do?
Goat.
Who gives a fuck?
Do you talk to your nice friends like this?
I talk to all my friends like this.
But specifically the nice ones.
My nice ones.
Your nice friends. Thomas once referred to a group of friends of his as his nice friends,
They're
which
nicer
is
than you.
they're nicer than us.
They're nicer than me.
They're not on the podcast.
They're not, because they work Monday through Friday.
Yeah, they're the nice friends.
They are the nice friends.
Do you talk to them like this?
Yeah.
Do they?
Dude, I fucking hate this shit.
I don't know how yours is so fucked up. His has been fine this whole time.
You know, it would be better if I was sitting over there.
Yeah, man, you could have Zach sit over
If
there
I
and
sit
then
there,
would
it would
solve the
stop
problem.
moving. I swear to God,
I don't think that's true.
it is.
It's not. See,
Watch.
I fixed it.
You did not fix it.
No, it's still moving.
There you go. Now it'll get to a certain point and then stop dripping because we have the Keel Farms Argarian Elderberry Seltzer.
That ain't doing nothing. That ain't nothing to me, man.
Why don't you just point the mic up? Let it drip and then point the mic up. Fucking problem solved, dude.
Yeah, problem solved. Problem solved.
Why is it drooping so bad?
Jesus Christ.
All right.
Let's see.
Look, I just fixed it. All you had to do is bend the damn arm.
All right, man.
This is
Jeez.
super
Why are you
alienating
yelling
for
at
our
me?
Spotify listeners. Watch us on YouTube if you want to
Got
see.
like 7
if you want to see
Spotify listeners.
If you want to see Vinny lose his mind over the arm of the fucking microphone holder.
Yeah. I think you're losing your mind right now.
Yeah, because we're spending fucking 5 to 8 minutes of the show total worrying about this goddamn fucking arm.
I'm not worried about it.
Oh, Vinny has been.
It's fucking drooping in front of me. What do you expect me to
It's
do?
drooping. I can't handle that.
Hey, it's okay, man.
It's okay. You could take a breather.
I think we're okay.
Anyways,
This
man,
has been a success.
fall festivals. Fall festivals really fun. Got to get out there. Got to do stuff. It's like the one time of the year that the weather is remotely decent. I like the lumpy pumpkins, the ones that are a little goofy looking, not the perfect ones. Kind of resonate with them.
What do you think Xavier would have said to your pumpkin question? Do you think that he goes
Xavier
to...
went to a pumpkin patch the other day. He would have had an answer. And like you guys are sticks in the mud. You don't do fall stuff.
Xavier, if you're watching this podcast, just know that you would have had an answer to this pumpkin question.
You sure would have.
Yeah, you're more festive than us.
You want to know some bullshit that I got at the fall festival though, or Gabby got?
Was it the little
She
pumpkin?
got this shit called Pumpkinade.
Okay. This is like Gatorade.
It was $8.
That rocks.
And it was like sugar water in like a Chinese takeout container
Yeah.
with pumpkin chunks in it. It was
Yeah, that
ridiculous.
sounds gross.
It was. I wouldn't describe it as gross, as more so like just unsettling. Like it was weird. Like why would I want to drink pumpkin? You know?
Did you try it?
Yeah, I tried
What do
it.
you mean drink pumpkin? You love pumpkin spice.
Yeah, but that's
that's pumpkin.
That's different. That's,
That's
like
drinking pumpkin.
cinnamony goodness. This is like you put water.
I need everything to be sweet in order to enjoy it.
We'll
Put a little sugar in it. It's good.
I cut that pumpkin open and I put sugar water in it. You want to drink
Put a
that?
little sugar in
I
mine.
would try it,
I gotta
yeah.
put sugar in my
It
popcorn.
ain't good, bro.
You wouldn't put salt
Did
on
you
your
try it?
pumpkin?
Yeah, I just said I tried it.
And it was
Gabby
good.
drank a quarter of it and then left it in my car.
Quarter's a good portion.
Yeah, she got like $2 or $3 worth
No,
out
it
of it.
sounds like she enjoyed it.
Yeah. Yeah, man, it was great. Pumpkinade's weird. We thought it was gonna be like a lemonade infused with like pumpkin, which sounds good.
How come you didn't ask?
He said, how come you didn't ask?
You just order things and you're like,
Sometimes I just
I
like
thought
to.
I
visualized.
I take a leap of faith.
Well,
Yeah.
then you can't complain that
Yeah.
you hated it.
It's kind of nasty.
yeah, you're just a hater.
You took a
What's
leap
your
of faith. You
guys'
didn't like
favorite
it.
fall drink? If you had to pick one.
Right now, I actually do have an answer for that. It's the almond frappe from Black & Brew. It's my
Almond
favorite.
frappe.
Yep.
How about you?
Every time it comes around.
You know, I get the pumpkin thing.
Go fuck
That's
yourself.
great.
Look, I don't put any thought into it. It's like, what does this drink
You
have?
work at a Wawa.
Yeah.
What's your favorite like fall Wawa drink?
Whatever has pumpkin in it. I blindly
It's
like.
a pumpkin spice latte with cold foam. That's what he gets at Wawa.
I blindly like click something. I'm like, what is it? It has pumpkin. Does it have cold foam? We get it. And
That's it. That's all I need.
Yeah,
Pumpkin
like,
and cold foam. When I was in Colorado, I had hot apple cider that was like freshly made there. Came out of like a tin thing, and it was hot as shit. And that shit was crazy. Hot apple cider, like when it's cold out, oh, that's the best shit.
You ever had moonshine in the fall?
Yeah.
Get a
No,
little-
moonshine's tasty.
Get a little moonshine and get the hair going on the
Moonshine's yummy.
chest. Boy.
yeah.
It has like the apple chunks in it and stuff, apple slices.
I went to the Great Smoky Mountains or some shit in Tennessee, and they have the distillery for that moonshine up there or whatever. And yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say. One time I went to Tennessee and they do moonshine. They sell moonshine like fucking crackheads. It's like people brew it in their house and you gotta hit them up, and then you get like this fucking Kool-Aid pack
That's not legal.
filled with moonshine.
How many experiences have you had with crackheads?
5 or more.
So like, what's easier to buy from, the crackheads or the moonshine dealers?
Probably the crackheads, I would assume.
Do they accept Apple Pay?
They do Google Pay only.
Google Pay only.
They don't trust Apple. They think it's like a
Oh, because they're crackheads.
Yeah. They think it's a psyop, so.
Yeah, crackheads probably more likely have like the Metro PCS Android phones, so Google Pay would be the only accessible thing.
Yeah, that's fair.
Crackheads think that like
They do
iPhones
they
are
do
like
Square
the-
payments.
Metro PCS sells Apple phones.
Yeah, but they're like expensive. They're not the free or
Yeah,
$20 phones,
they're not.
which
They're
is what
not,
the
they're,
crackheads are buying.
they're not $20 anymore, buddy.
My mom's buying some cheap phones on Metro.
Is your mom a crackhead?
No, mom's not a crackhead. She hung
Chris,
around
are
a
you
lot of-
listening to this right now?
She hung around a lot of crackheads growing up.
That's cool.
I've been surrounded by a lot of crackheads. Crackheads are
Top 10 favorite crackhead.
top 10 favorite crackheads.
I can name a few.
Well, the guy
Are
who,
they your favorite though? Like you got your
Most
tier
notable.
list?
I can name like some notable crackheads.
Hell yeah!
name 3 notable crackheads.
Right now.
Redacted.
What was your favorite thing Redacted did?
Shot me in the fucking eyeball with a BB gun.
That's a certified crackhead moment.
Felt like it.
What
yeah.
okay, so you don't have to mention the names of the people. What are your top 10 crackhead moments
Top 10
with crackheads?
Oh, I got an answer for this.
Okay,
Oh
give
man, here
yours.
if you got an, I'm gonna think on
yeah,
it.
he's got to
but-
list them because he knows
So-
a lot of notable crackheads.
So there was a specific moment in my childhood. I was probably like 14, 15 years old.
Is this going to be a funny story? Am I going to laugh at the end of it?
It's kind of funny.
Hold on. Funny how? Because usually when you start stories with, I was 15, usually end with like, some kind of like
Well, you know,
life-altering trauma.
It's not something you want to
I know
experience.
Vinny, hold on. I know
you're
Vinny has
14,
funny
15-year-old.
crackhead stories.
No, but
like getting shot in the eye.
There's one time like this guy like opened my door in my living room, and I was in the living room, and he had like a gun, and he took a bunch of pills off of our coffee table because that's for whatever reason there's just pills all over our coffee table, and then he sped off, and then my older brother chased him down the street like on a bike with a baseball bat. That was pretty funny.
Fucking go off. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
What about you, Vinny?
I could actually name this guy.
The guy was in a car.
There was this guy in my old neighborhood in Port Charlotte. His name was Richard, and cracked out crackhead. He listened to a lot of ICP. One day he came over to me and my friend's house. He like walked by and he had some fucking hubcaps. He just was carrying some like rims, hubcap type shit. And he has a raspy voice. He comes over and he's like, he knocked on the door. We let him in or whatever. He said, "So guys, let me show you something outside real quick." And we go in the garage. He's like, "I've got these 2 hubcaps. I'm trying to get 50 apiece for them. You give me 50 and I'll go get you guys some weed too." I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
$50
For 2 hubcaps, yeah.
For 2 hubcaps?
I'm sure
Not
that
even
he's
a
full.
Wait,
full
hold
set?
on. How much for the weed?
Huh?
How much for the weed?
He wanted us to give him $50 per rim and in exchange, he would give us the rim and some weed.
And how
Yes.
much weed?
Was it a
I don't
rim
know.
or was it a hubcap?
Was it
I don't
worth
know.
it?
It was like, I guess their rims, like, it wasn't like just the shell.
Like
it
a
was like,
full-size
Yeah, it
rim.
was-
That's a pretty good deal.
so, but I mean, I was fucking like 15. I couldn't do anything with a fucking rim.
I mean, 2 rims, that's goofy, man. Like, you gotta have the full set. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, now you can do a lot of things with a rim, huh?
I could rim a lot of things, yeah.
That rocks.
Pause.
Another crackhead story going into the so one time I got shot from a BB gun because said person was dancing around too much and just fucking around. I don't know why, but ended up shooting me in the fucking eye, arm. I had a BB stuck in my eyebrow.
Probably felt pretty good.
Yeah, no, it felt great. I've done, yeah.
I knew this
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
I met this one that like he had like cut his hand, and then he rubbed blood all over his car. He was really upset.
Really?
Yeah, it was like his girlfriend like broke up with him or something, and then like he like broke something and like cut his hand. Then he rubbed blood all over his car to like, and then took a picture of it to like signify.
This
like,
is from a movie.
no, this is in Port Charlotte.
That's pretty normal.
Yeah.
That's normal Port Charlotte behavior. If you've been to Port Charlotte, Florida.
Now I want to know who it is.
I couldn't even tell you his name, but like he was like some 40-year-old guy. He lives in our neighborhood. I don't want to say names, but you don't know him.
That's odd. That's odd.
But yeah, it was pretty crazy.
Yeah, crackheads, man, they're crazy.
Okay, dude. Yeah,
You know,
crackheads, man.
I think I'd make a really strong crackhead.
I don't think you
Makes
would.
you say that.
Well, I don't know. I just.
I
feel
don't think
like-
you could handle it.
I just feel like I have the energy.
I think if you did crack, all your energy would be gone.
I
It
think
would
if you smoked
turn
crack,
into
you would die.
aggressiveness.
You would like immediately die from
You're gonna
crack.
die instantly.
Yeah.
Well,
You have to
like,
work your way up. You got to smoke like a lot of dank kush, and then you got to do some Vicodin.
Smoke some
I'm
Symbiote.
going from no substance abuse straight to crack.
Yeah, that's cool.
If I did crack, I'm pretty sure I could run right through a semi truck. Just right through it.
Crack doesn't give you superpowers.
It does. That's why it's illegal. Because it gives you superpowers. You never seen the videos of like the crackheads doing like front flips off roofs? And
This
then
is so crazy.
and then they land on the floor. No, I've seen videos of like crackheads. They do front flips off of roofs, and then they land on the floor.
Have you seen that dude?
And then they just get up.
Have you seen the dude that was in front of his? He was like out in front of his house, and he was like off some fucking perks, and he just starts doing backflips and cartwheels and shit. He's doing like a double backflip. I was
Dude,
like,
that's
holy
why
shit.
it's illegal. Because it makes you a superhuman.
Yeah, it unlocks a part of your brain that the government doesn't want.
That's how you become real life Spider-Man. Is you do crack. If I did crack, I'm pretty sure I could like sling webs and climb up walls.
Oh, I gotta get my hands on that. I live in the right neighborhood.
Yeah, you live in the right neighborhood for some crack.
I do.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna just outright go ahead and apologize to the viewers. I've been sick for a week. Xavier's dead. Seems like a fairly low energy episode this week. Can't always be as good as slamming your foot on the table. But
Thanks for rocking with us, though.
Yeah,
Hope
we're
you
not-
guys have enjoyed it.
We're not fun.
okay, thanks, Zach.
Or
This
pretty
wasn't.
much-
There was no exciting beginning to the episode.
Yeah, I think I really muffed this by telling Zach that I think he should wait for the quote. So I'm gonna put it on live air. I apologize. I think you need to start anything you do with a long quote. Next set you play for Claire Noctis, I want you to pull that same quote.
I'm the quote guy.
You really should pull that same quote out for
General rule of
the next,
thumb?
like
The
the
Fred
Christmas show.
Flintstone one
For
or
the
the-
Christmas show,
Or the X-Men.
the
one.
Fred Flintstone one.
Yeah.
General rule of thumb. Zach's not allowed to sit in the middle anymore.
Yeah.
It's only me. I'm the only one who can handle the responsibility.
Yeah. Thomas has to be in the middle.
I have to be. in
I've
the
already
middle.
lost all my energy.
For being in the middle.
No.
Whereas me, I'm always up.
Well, thanks for being with us, guys.
Thanks for tuning in to the podcast, episode 8, Real Hoss. We will see you guys next week, next Friday.
Okay. What do you want to say? Bye.
See you later.
No inspirational sign-off quotes.
I'm sorry if I fucked it all up.
All right, and on that note, goodbye.